Welcome back to Virtual Reality Game Dev Ed. This is the second tutorial for our friend Sky over MakeHuman Stable Release. Okay, now where I left off, we glanced at some of the basic functions here in MakeHuman. Now we get into all of the incredible functions. We have 30 different presets for changing the eyes, 12 different presets for the nose, 8 for the ears, 13 for the mouth, 7 for the jaw, and even 8 for the head. You can actually even change the actual age and face angle of the head here. So let me go ahead and start off with that. The face angle, we can pull it in and out like this, right? Now I'm making a character that's fairly similar to myself here, so I'm going to pull that back just a little bit. Okay, change the age just a little bit. I'm just slightly younger. That looks about right for me. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start changing the head shape here. We see this will point the top and the bottom quite a bit. I want to leave that normal. This will give you kind of a reverse egg shape. This will square your head out a little bit. That's actually something I do want to do, just a tad, just about 1 notch. Not too much there. I want to pull that out just a little bit for myself. Okay. You can make your face, your whole head wider. You can make it nice and fat and round. You can make it long and square. Short and square, or long and thin. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now we get into the jaw shape and structure a bit. Okay, let's start playing around with these. This one will actually, I believe, is an underbite. Let me turn him sideways and see where this goes. Yep, that's pulls an inward underbite. This will pull your chin back in your jaw. That's not something I want to do either. This will square the jaw out a little bit. I do want to square out my jaw just a little bit more. A slightly more masculine look. Okay. A little bit too much. That's about right. Okay. This will give you that this will lower your jaw down a bit. This, I believe, squares out your jaw or your chin. Give you like that Jay Leno chin. Okay. And this will, I believe, pulls your jaw out with an outward underbite. Yep, there we go. And this last one will pull your chin out, really give you the whole Jay Leno look. Okay. So let me start looking at the mouth a bit. Pull your lips out a bit. I don't want to do that on mine. We'll give you a weird purse look. This will purse it like you're kissing. I want to leave mine wide. Come up to the mouth 1. So pull down the edges while leaving the top and middle kind of the same. We'll leave that where it is. This will pull down the edges and give you that frowning look. So pull in the top and give you kind of a squeezed top lip. So pull in the bottom and give you a squeezed bottom lip. So give you really thin lips. This gives you a bottom thin lip. This pulls out your bottom lip and gives it to your top lip. This one pulls out both your lips and gives you more voluptuous lips. I want just a little bit more lip on my character. I'm actually going to give him just a little bit of that. Okay. This one will pull out your bottom lip and take from the top. And this one will give you a bottom lip without pulling from the top. Alright. Well, there's the mouth. Now get into the ears. We have a bunch of different interesting functions here with the ears. This one changes the actual size of the ear. This one points them at a funny angle. The three-way point, I believe. Yes, that's correct. Oop, didn't mean to turn you upside down there, buddy. Okay. This one will give you that whole elf look, I believe. And this one just squeezes in the ear sideways. One of these will actually, this pulls out the back of the ear a bit. Pulls out your ear lobe itself quite a bit. Say if you wanted to have hanging earrings on yours character. This gives it the elf look right here. If you wanted to make an elf character, there you go. This, I believe, just pulls your ears out from your head. Yeah. And this last one also pulls them out from the head, but from a different angle. Okay. Now we get into the nose. Now a lot of these work with the clef. I actually want my nose to point down just a little bit. I have a little bit of a clef in my nose. And it's not pointing up quite so high. This will pull it down at a slightly different angle. And more, I want to do that just a little bit. Balance out between the two of these, and I should have a decent shape here. Okay, it's about right for my nose so far. Let's get into the upper ones. That'll pull out a high clef, a low clef for you. This will pull out more of a high clef. I didn't want to pull out the top of my nose just a little bit. Okay. So it'll give you another clef, more of a rounding kind of function. I want to go ahead and put a little bit on that on mine. This one is another sharp clef right in the middle. I don't need that. This one will round the end. I do want a little bit of that if I remember. Okay. This one will point up the end of your nose. This one pulls in your cleft. This one will pull in the whole nose a little bit, kind of squish it to your face a little bit if I remember correctly. Yeah, doesn't do too much, except that this one will widen the base of your nose. And I do want my nose just a little bit wider here. Make sure I'm getting the right one here. Okay. And then this one it winds it, however it heavily pushes it into your face, if I remember correctly. Yes. So be careful with that one. Okay. Now we get into the eyes. Now I'm just going to run through these really quickly. Probably going to have to go ahead and make a third tutorial video just for this version of the program, because I'm already at 11.5 minutes. These will change all the eye shape and structure. I want a little bit of a lazy eye. So we'll pull in the middle while giving you a lazy eye as well. Just plain squeeze the eye down like you're squinting. This will pull the eyes up a bit, give you a little bit more of an eyelid. I do want a little bit of that. So we'll pull in out the inside. This will tilt up the outside. Make your whole thing turn down a little bit. That's not the one I want. Point down the middle. Point down the middle while squinting. Point at the outsides just a little bit. Opening them a little bit wider. Point down the insides and tilt up the outsides. Tilting up the outside while not changing the actual eye structure itself. Just lazing the outside of the eyes. Pulling in the outside again and giving yourself a really old look. Really tired look. This will pull your whole eye down. Again, another kind of tired old look. This will pull the outside of the eye down a little bit. Push the eye in on itself again from the inside. Bring your eye down without giving you quite such a tired look. Open your eye just up a little bit, kind of a more lazy, seductive look. Okay, last one. Squints the eyes. Opens them with that more kind of seductive look. Okay. Pulls down the inside. Doesn't really change the eye itself at all. Just pulls the inside of the eye out. Pulls down the sides. Squints the eyes from the side. Give you really small eyes. Again, something like that, but even more. A smaller version of that. Doesn't affect the eye lid as much. This will open the eye a little bit more, giving you slightly smaller eyes. This pulls down the inside and pushes them in a bit. And this will also give you just generally smaller eyes to begin with.